You were not born to wander and be lost. You were not born to sit with a chest full of pain, watching other people who took a chance get rewarded by the universe with the life that they deserve. You were not born to be chained up thinking your dreams will always be just dreams. No, you were not born for any of that. You were born to explore this universe, doing the things you want to do. You were born to be free. But none of that happens without first giving in fully into the delusion. Delusion and truth are not opposites. The delusional act is actually the most honest thing you can do, because the truth is that reality is not fixed. People live in completely different versions of the world based on what they believe. So if that's the case, why would you choose to live in someone else's version? Why would you accept a reality that was handed to you? Why would you accept a reality that is predetermined by people who have nothing to do with your dream? You belong in the reality you have built in your head. You belong in the reality that just makes you want to scream out loud when you think about it. You want to scream when you think about it because you know if you transcend into that, then your metamorphosis will be complete. You don't want to be in a version of a universe whereby you are everything you wish you could be. No, you fucking need to be there. And this is something that you know deep inside you. And this is why you have to fight to achieve that. This is why you must fight when stuff such as doubt or fear comes through your head. You must fight that stuff, because if you give in, it will rob you out of the greatest thing ever, which is the life you fucking deserve. You must fight when people are trying to dissuade you from your quest, when they are telling you of how much of a fool's errand this is, when they say stuff like things like this do not happen for people like you and me. You must fight and not accept that as the truth. I mean, it might be their truth, but it doesn't have to be your truth. You feel me? You must give in to the delusion that your destiny has already been written in the stars, so that you can be stronger than your own doubt whenever it tries to crawl back into your mind, because it will. You must give in to the delusion that your destiny has already been written in the stars, so that your belief it will be stronger than everyone's doubt combined. Your belief has to be stronger than your friend's doubt. Your belief has to be stronger than your family's doubt. Your belief has to be stronger than your feelings that come and go. But I must also be honest, as much as the concept of delusion, it sounds like it's a no-brainer, it's really not. Because sometimes it's gonna require that you do some internal work. It will require that you let go of beliefs that do not serve you. It's easier said than done, I know, but you do not have a choice. You have to let go of these beliefs that keep you chained, that you adopted from your family. You have to let go of these beliefs that you adopted from the matrix that only serve to keep you in servitude of the will of the system. You have to let go of all these things. Then you must remind yourself to believe in yourself. Then you must believe in yourself. You must believe that you will actually do the things that you want to do. You must believe that you will actually do the things that you have to do, so that if you do all this work, you will reach that desired destination. Anyway, all of this will require some work, like I said, and some of that work involves you stop believing in the reality that was built for you. It involves you not believing in the reality that was built by people with loud voices and small minds. This reality has been living inside you for a very long time. This reality arose because of the environment of where you grew up. Like if you didn't grow up being told you are smart or beautiful or special, then you probably heard the opposite. You probably heard that you're an idiot. You probably heard that you were ugly. You probably heard that you'll never amount to anything. And when you hear that enough times, you don't question it. You accept it, you carry it with you. So now every time you look in that mirror, you are not just seeing yourself, you are seeing what you were told. You are seeing someone dumb, you are seeing someone unlovable, you are seeing someone who was never meant to be anything. And after a while, it stops feeling like something they said, it starts feeling like the truth. But it's not. Those were things said by broken people, and you do not have to carry their hate with you. The version of you that feels like it's too good to be true on those days when anxiety does not have you in a chokehold, that is the real you. And that version is your responsibility to bring that person into life. The delusional act is not ignoring reality. It's choosing which reality is yours. It's choosing the version of you that feels too good to be true over the version that they installed in you without your permission. That is what it means to be delusional. And yes, it is really hard believing you can be this person when all thoughts are screaming inside your head. But sitting in that world of hate and constraints is not going to help you either. The only way out is through delusion and belief. And the only way to ensure that illusion and belief are never far from you is through hard work. Because belief alone sadly is just not enough. Belief must also be ignited by hard work, because belief is not always there. So you must ignite it by hard work. Like many people, they make this mistake. They think that forming an idea of who they want to be is enough, but it is not. You must back that idea you have about yourself with action. You must always be taking some kind of action that screams to you, yes, this is who I am. And you must do that every single chance you get. Not because you have no life, but because the work is your life. And when you put in enough work, enough time, you will not need to tell yourself that you're a bad motherfucker. You will know it. You will look back and see everything you have built, and that work will tell a clear story of who you are. And it all starts with accepting the belief and then doing the work to enforce the belief. If I'm losing you, I'm going to make this simple. Let's say you want to lose weight and you force yourself to run for a month. And then on day 2 of month 2, all those stupid thoughts, they start popping in your head. And they scream at you like, who the fuck do you think you are? What do you think you're doing? You don't know what you are doing. Looking back to that month whereby you ran every day. Looking back at how you forced yourself to run. Looking back at all that work. That will give you enough energy and enough belief to fucking keep going again. Anyway, you have to be delusional, man. You must be delusional and accept that all the forces in this universe are working together to assist you. Because the alternative is believing that the universe is against you. And the moment you do that, you shut out the forces that have already agreed unanimously that you are worthy of everything that you have ever dreamed to be. Those forces are already making their way into your life. And very soon, you will not be able to recognize yourself in the mirror. Because the person looking back at you, it will be a very different person from who you used to be. And when you see that, it will hit you. You will think, damn, I made it. I actually made it. And you will pinch yourself just to make sure that it is real. But this dream, it will never become real if you listen to the oppressed minds that are telling you to be realistic. Be realistic? What does that even mean? These people are actually telling you to stop dreaming, because when they're saying to be realistic, that is what they are saying. They are saying that you must stop dreaming. They are saying that you must stop believing. They are saying that you must be dead inside and be a zombie. And why would you accept that fate when you have the option to be everything that you have ever wanted to be? And all it requires is for you to be delusional. No, fuck that.